Welcome to my channel, Storytime Astrology by Andrea, where I share my collection of astrology books that I've acquired over the last 20 years. Growing up in my house, my mom would always ask, what's their sign? What's their birthday? Astrology is a fun way to learn about the people you love and about yourself.
I'm so excited to be sharing this book with you today. It's definitely one of my favorites, if you can't tell. I purchased it 20 years ago. I've used it many a times for a reference. I have a girlfriend call me and be like, I'm dating this person, and I'd say, what's their birthday? And I'd look them up really quick because it's got every single day of the year in it. Every single day. So you can look up that birthday and it tells you all about that person, about their astrology and about their numerology. It's called The Power of Birthdays, Stars, and Numbers, the Complete Personology Reference Guide. And it's written by Safi Crawford and Geraldine Sullivan. Like I said, bought this 20 years ago, bought it in a bookstore called Bookman's. And I was going to school in a small college town called Flagstaff, Arizona. And I'm so thankful that I bought this book that day. It's like I said, it's been an amazing reference, and I just love it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. I have a goal, and my goal is to get through every single day, make a video about everybody's birthday, every single day of the year. That's my goal. So I hope you enjoy the book as much as I do. December 6th. Is your birthday December 6th? If it is, you're in the right place, because we're going to be talking about this particular birth date and how it can influence your personality. So if you notice here on the top left corner here of the page, it says that your sun is in Sagittarius. That's because your sun sign is in Sagittarius. Your sun sign is basically who you are to the core. And Sagittarius is represented by the archer. That's why the symbol of the arrow is here. It's pointed upward because Sagittarians are known to be optimistic, and they're straight shooters. They're very honest, known to be honest people. And your decadent, being born on this date, is in Aries. The sun sign is broken down into 3 decadents, and they're always going to have the same element, which in this case is fire. Sagittarians and Aries are both fire signs. Aries are just known to be hard workers and go-getters, so just having that extra energy in there of the Aries means you're probably someone that isn't going to wait for anything. You're just going to go after what you want. And then you are a mutable sign. Sagittarians are mutable signs. And it's basically the opposite of a fixed sign. Like you handle change well, and you are always evolving and always questioning and wanting to figure things out and to grow. So that's a good thing about a mutable sign. And let's talk a little bit more about Sagittarius real quick and what some of... There we go. Perfect. Okay, so Sagittarius is the 9th sign of the zodiac. They are a mutable fire sign, as we mentioned. Their body parts are the hips and the thighs. And keywords to describe a Sagittarian is honesty, exploration, and idealism. Sagittarians love to travel. So if you're looking for a good travel buddy, find yourself a Sagittarian. So yeah, here we go. There's a little bit more to describe. They say Sagittarian is the traveler, the philosopher. If you ever want to have a fantastic philosophical conversation, go find yourself a Sagittarian. I've had some of the best conversations about astrology and aliens and I don't know, whatever, with my Sagittarian friends. They're optimistic, as I mentioned. They're the seeker and the foreigner. They love to travel. So that's a Sagittarian for you. Gotta love them. I really do. So if you're born on this date of December 6th, then you are born under a fixed star. And I believe it's pronounced as Rastaman. That would be my guess. And it's part of the constellation Beta Draconis. Okay. And its applicable dates are December 3rd through the 6th. If you're born any of those dates, you are born under this star. And it's described as an irregular, variable, giant red and blue-yellow binary star located in the head of the dragon. So, how does this star influence your personality? Let's find out. It says Rastaban imparts strong convictions, determination, and success in dealing with the general public. This star may also indicate opportunities for unusual discoveries and inventions, as well as changes and unexpected turns of fortune. Rastaban bestows great courage, daring, and ambitious nature. Often through the help of others, you may gain power and fame. Linked to your son's degree, Rastaban imparts executive abilities, an ambitious nature, and persistence. This may eventually lead to high positions in careers such as education, religions, science, and innovative research. Horses are also associated with the star, and working with them may be a desired career. Positives of having this star's influence is endurance, patience, pragmatic outlook, and a negative is rebellious and anti-establishment and lack of drive. Show me a Sagittarius with lack of drive and I'll believe it. I'm sure there's someone out there, but I personally have never met one. Okay. So now I'm going to read just about the date of December 6th. We have a general overview here that I'll start with. And it says, with intelligence and good judgment at your disposal, you are a perceptive Sagittarian with powerful feelings and high ideals. By developing your instincts and intuitive powers, you learn to utilize the power of positive thinking to eliminate your worries and emotional insecurities. The sub-influence of your decadent ruler Aries adds to your vitality and urges you to be adventurous and independent. But in order to achieve your objectives in the big world, you need to stay resolute and optimistic, multi-talented and enthusiastic with a need to express your originality and individuality. You may need to pay attention to detail and focus on what you want to achieve. Since you are an independent thinker, you do not value intervention from others and can sometimes show an inflexible streak. Nevertheless, whatever you wish to achieve in life, it can be adventurous to search for truth and wisdom or to embark on a spiritual quest. As a perfectionist with excellent executive abilities, you can undertake large projects and be dedicated and hardworking, friendly and sociable, with compassion and a humanitarian streak. You have a wide circle of friends and an outgoing personality. Although usually charming, generous, and sympathetic, you can also be intolerant or of ignorance. At such times, you display impatience and do not suffer fools gladly. Between the ages of 16 and 45, as your progressed sun moves through Capricorn, you emphasize practical issues and a need for order and structure in your life. A turning point occurs at the age of 46, when your progressed sun moves into Aquarius. This highlights a growing desire for more independence, group awareness, and progressive ideas. You may also feel more experimental, and another turning point occurs at the age of 76, when your progressed sun moves into Pisces. This is likely to place more emphasis on your emotional receptivity, imagination, or psychic awareness. Your secret self. The ability to express yourself can prove valuable in releasing your emotional uncertainties and preventing you from becoming overly sensitive. This self-expression can also stimulate your joy of life and encourage you to be happy and creative. Being inventive, quick-witted, and imaginative, you may find that inspiration can be a strong factor in your success. whether through your social life or through developing talents in art, music, drama, or writing. Worry or indecision, particularly regarding emotional affairs, may turn out to be one of the main challenges to your otherwise well-structured mind. Success-oriented, ambitious, and courageous, you are a lucky and optimistic individual with good business acumen and large schemes. Often, however, you may be inclined to believe that financial security can provide you with all the answers, but by seeing only the material benefits, you can miss out on the insight into what is truly worthwhile in life. Fortunately, you are connected to an intuitive source of higher knowledge that can bring you much personal happiness and fulfillment, particularly through being of service to others. All right, now let's learn about vocations. What careers would the December 6th birthday be good for? The person I knew that was born on December 6th, I was good friends with in college, he ended up getting into banking. So I'm interested to see what this says. With your keen intelligence and enterprising spirit, you usually enjoy a challenge and are constantly updating your knowledge. As you prefer large projects, you do not like to be subordinate to others. You ideally, make sure I'm lined up there, need a career where you retain some control or authority. Your quest for truth and idealism may attract you to law, counseling, or social reform, especially when you're in a position to speak up for the rights of others. Your intuitive intellect may equally find fulfillment through the educational world, scientific research, metaphysics, or philosophy. The more practical side of your nature, however, may be attracted to business, where your organizational skills, convincing speech, and many talents can help you achieve in a big way. Alternatively, a deep need for harmony may draw you to music or the arts. Famous people who share your birthday include songwriter Ira Gershwin, actress Agnes Moorehead, jazz composer Dave Brubeck, swimmer Eleanor Holm, boxing promoter Don King, and photojournalist Alfred Eisenstadt. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the numerology of the December 6th birthday. It says idealism, creativity, and a compassionate nature are some of the attributes suggested by number 6 birthday. This is the number of the perfectionist or the universal friend, and indicates that you are frequently a humanitarian who can be responsible, loving, and supportive. With a number 6 birthday, you are frequently domestically inclined and devoted parent. The more sensitive among you will need to find a form of creative expression and are drawn to the world of entertaining or art and design. You may need to develop more self-confidence and overcome tendencies such as interference, worry, and misplaced sympathy. The sub-influence of the number 12 month indicates that you are imaginative and charitable. Although you are a visionary with an optimistic outlook and intelligence, you need to learn to trust your intuition and develop your psychic abilities. Broad-minded and original, you often seek a path to higher learning and can benefit greatly from studying metaphysics or philosophy. By taking others' needs into consideration and accepting your responsibilities, you usually find peace of mind and overcome anxiety. Positive is worldly, universal, brotherhood, compassionate, dependable, understanding, sympathetic, idealistic, domesticated, humanitarian, poised, and artistic. Negative is discontented, anxious, shy, unreasonable, stubborn, outspoken, perfectionist, domineering, lack of responsibility, suspicious, and self-centered. And love and friendship, friendly and perceptive. You prefer the company of intelligent and forceful people who can offer you an interesting conversation and mental stimulation. Having an amicable and sympathetic nature suggests that others are drawn to you in the time of need for guidance and support. Idealistic and ambitious, you can take responsibility for yourself and others. Although in relationships you appear strong and forceful, a sensitive side to your nature implies that at times you can become restless or bored. Although often interested in foreign people or places, you still need the security of home. And lastly, on the right-hand side, I just have to say that I knew someone, like I said, that was born on this date, and that just really sounded like that individual. So let me know what you think. I'm really interested to hear what the other December 6th birthdays out there feel about this reading and if it sounds like them. So on the right-hand side of the book here, it says, of the page, it says your special someone. It says for affection, security, and reassurance, you might want to begin looking for those born among the following dates. So we've got love and friendship. Let's see if I can fit all that in there pretty much. We've got love and friendship. So here's all the dates of people you may click with well. And then we've got beneficial. So somehow these individuals would be beneficial to you. And then we've got fatal attractions. So watch out for, let's see, is there just, yeah, it looks like an array of different signs. I see Aries, I see Taurus, Geminis. And then I'll just kind of hold it there for a second if you want to screenshot it or make notes. I'll move on here. And then we've got challenging. So we've got some dates there that may be challenging for you. And then we've got your soulmates. These are dates that you may have soulmate connections with. All right, so that was the reading for December 6th. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did like it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more readings and about different birthdays and things, they're going to continue to come out here on my station. So please consider subscribing to my channel. And yeah, so thanks so much for listening and have a great day.